Hey video fans, not going to do much talking this week. Got 2 rounds on tap for you. First is West Seattle with my friend Garrett. Second is, of course, with a girl at Auburn. These are 2 of my favorite courses in Washington. I think you'll get a taste for the wet weather that we've been experiencing. West Seattle, while it was sunny, it was super duper cold. But things are feeling good. I feel like I'm seeing improvement. And yeah, I can't wait for the weather to get nicer and for it to not hurt when I mishit the ball. All right, enjoy. Brisk morning here at West Seattle, and get off to a start where we push the ball cleanly into a fairway. Unfortunately for me, it was the next fairway over, which you'll see me playing down perfectly here. You do need to get back into your own fairway at some point though, so on this shot we made it back over. Nice little swing, middle of the fairway, and followed it up on this long, cold par 5 with a wonderful approach into the green. Anytime you can walk out of this hole with a bogey, you are happy. After a forgettable drive, we had this approach, which was very nice into the green on number 2. And we felt like maybe something was going to happen on this round. However, this was a nervous shot. You can't tell, this hole is way uphill, and I just barely had enough on it to keep it on the green without it rolling down. This is Garrett. Look at that sweet swing. Yes, right at the tree. Followed by probably my best drive of the day here. Wonderful, towering, you might say, draw up the hill. And we were on the road on the par 5 here, and oops, yeah, hit a couple trees. Interesting route, but we did manage to salvage a bogey on that particular hole. Again, the troubles would continue here as we hit the ball into yet another fairway that was not my own, and then oof, this was a stinger into the par 3. Did manage to roll up onto the green, but man, that was a tough look. Got things back on track here and followed it with a couple nice holes with some good swings and good shots, so just enjoy. Alright, got to pick up the commentary here as I snap hook one on the par 3 into the trees. I bring that up because I did have to have such an awkward stance on that shot that I might have gotten a tree pregnant. Popped up a sky ball here into the beautiful par 5. I don't know if you can tell Seattle in the background, all her majesty. Another low little, I don't know, not great shot there, but it is a short par 5, way uphill, and really hit a nice approach. Hey, green in regulation, we'll take it. An extreme draw into the long par 3. You know, playing these shaped shots is really something you just have to do when you're only playing with a half set, because you really got to know your distances like I do. Pushed this one square into the trees on this. It was a weird day where the right miss oddly was in play. When the draw doesn't work, it's kind of what happens, but nice little swing, nice little shot into the green there. We'll take that all day. Right. Fighting that sun was difficult, and also I will say the back 9 at West Seattle on a wet day is quite a slog. You are really tired traipsing up and down the hills. Great shot here after a absolutely wretched drive into the green. Home stretch here, and boy, there's that right miss again. Really has you wondering, maybe the butterfly's got to go back to work on that draw. But finished with a, well, pretty crappy shot into the green there. Oof. Good round though altogether. On to Auburn. This would prove to be an extremely wet round, but a little ray of sunshine right here off the first tee for you with a long drive to start the day. And Earl made me work on this one. That ball was deep within a divot. He would not give me relief, even though winter rules did apply. That's just the kind of coach he is, you know, tough love. My familiarity with trees continues here from the West Seattle round. Not a great shot. Great strike right into a tree, unfortunately. This day and these conditions, it's just a case of who wants it more. And Earl put up quite a fight. You'll see a 6 for the win on this particular hole. And man, those drives off to the right just kept on coming. Getting closer though. We're edging towards the fairway. Nice drive here coming back into the clubhouse from the butterfly. You can see continuing to move the ball ever so close to the middle of the fairway. John, well, Earl had some problems on this one. Pulled it a bit to the left, would find the ball, but did not have a shot into the green. I emulate Earl's tee shot on the next hole. It is just wise for the sensei to copy the master every now and again. But got things back on track on the later holes with a couple nice swings on the par 5 to start off the back 9. This hole, you can't tell, it was pouring down rain and it's straight uphill, and I absolutely crushed this ball. Probably, I know I said the first tee shot was the best. This was an awesome tee shot followed by an equally as good second shot. I really thought things were going right up until the tee shot on the next hole. Hand slipped, one hand, all 141 yards of that shot were aimed at the house. And then overcompensated on the next one, going left into the trees. Earl would follow suit, hitting it into those same trees. I had a much worse second though, and Earl would take the hole, showing he would not go down without a fight. Great hole, way downhill. Play is to the left of that tree. This is what you might call the world's most aggressive line as I hook it around that tree, landing squarely in the fairway. John hits the tree and drops straight down, unfortunately out of bounds. That would take him out of this hole as the butterfly edges his way towards the green with 2 for another green and reg. This hole is my nemesis. Have never landed it on the green, and today would not be the day as it hits the side of the hill, bounds, and pathetically trickles into the water. One more swing from Earl here to cap off another fun round at Auburn Golf Course. There you have it. 2 impressive rounds battling the elements here in beautiful Washington. I'm sure Earl will go on to tell you about how I did beat him in the round that we played. Again, if score mattered, he probably would make a bigger fuss about that than I'm sure he will at the end. But I do feel like things are getting better. I feel like the swing is getting a little better. I still don't like the speed with which I'm taking the club back, but I am really liking the downswing through the follow through at this point. So baby steps, right? Yeah, good weeks.
All right, Auburn. There's not much to say. I missed some putts. Ben blew up on, he probably didn't take any video of those. Ben blew up on a couple holes, but he constrained them. My misses were less predictable. And I just could not get the hips going. Just a day, a lot of arms, a lot of yank. Square on the face, but, you know, like 5 putts that I missed, and I found every bunker that you could find, which even with improved bunker play, I mean, You've seen the video. It wasn't nice. It's not like I really knew what I was hitting. So, yeah, no, congrats to Ben. He closed it out. He hit a power line, possibly two. He hopefully found a shot tracer for that one. We never found the first one. So, you know, sad to report to everybody that this is not the beginning of the Ben Waddle hero origin story, in which he picks up an electrified golf ball and suddenly becomes the next Tiger. It's not going to happen. He's still 5'8" or 6" or whatever it is Ben measures himself at right now. So, you know, a lot to improve on. Just a couple holes where I crushed it, and a lot of holes where it's just a lot of, yeah, it was that day. A lot of old mistakes. A lot of things you knew were going wrong. Tough to come back from. So, yeah, since then, just, you know, gonna have to take some time off here because Ben doesn't want to hurt himself in the cold. So, hopefully something again for y'all soon. Earl out.